Yo guys, I've got a spark which I'm going to use to ignite the fire for a brand new episode of the Skylanders Spyro Adventure Soul Seekers series here on the channel. Saying Soul Seekers series is getting my tongue all tied up. But yeah, we're going to be picking up right where we left off in the previous episode now with the minefield map all assembled. We've got to watch out for these mines because the last thing I want to do right here is lose Boomer, aka my only tech Skylander at the moment, to a fucking minefield. Okay, so then we've got to head up here in order to grab this treasure chest right now. The only reason we're collecting it really is so that we can gather the objective. We're not so really all that much interested in the treasure, given that Boomer's gold count is not all that high for the moment being. Luckily though, we got through a minefield unscathed. We weren't tempted by the shinies left within the midst of said minefield, mind you. And now we have a rocket, which is very reminiscent of the logo of the very company that developed this game, Toys for Bob. But now that all being said, we are going to head out for the Goo Factory without further ado, acquire our final life soul to seek, that being camos, baby! But yeah, you know, it's a rather interesting mode, this Soul Seekers that I have created. We did unfortunately miss a treasure chest due to my own stupidity, it seems, but I now have remembered which treasure chest it is. It's during the tech section, so when we come back here for speedrun, I'll be sure to pick it up that time round. But first things first, we have cutscenes to be skipping over, and then General Robot to be listening to for 5 hours straight before we can head out for Goo Factory. It's like, geez, if your troops are in dire need of rescue, how's about you shut up and let us get straight to the point already? You don't think that is a good plan? I think it's a good plan if you were to ask me.
Oh no, this is terrible. If the trolls have discovered the secrets of the goo, their forces will be...
No, not virtually unstoppable, anything but that.
Our soldiers have been struggling to breach their main factory. If this goo is what you say it is, then failure is not an option.
Well, failure, you know, of course it isn't an option. Failure is far from my skill set. I am like the anti-opposite failure-ness. That's what I am. It's time for us to go and for us to succeed because, you know, that's the opposite of failure and everything, which might just wind up being the title of the episode. We'll have to wait and see because I do quite like the opposite of failure right now. Hopefully I don't fail because that would be ironic. Some very good ironic humour right now on my behalf. If I were to fail, that is. But still, that's not my hope, not my objective. You know, not what I'm going to be going out my way to do. What I am going to be going out my way to do, however, is 100% in this level. Because air and fire, they're all elements that I have access to. In fact, I have access to every single element except for magic, might I remind you. But hey, we're even getting a little sneak peek of that fire gate towards the left of the screen right now. Level is kind of spoiling itself. You gotta stop doing that here, level. You naughty, naughty Goo Factory. Other way, Western Trenches. It's time for us to bring out some Prism Break as the Earth element has popped up. Okay, here we are. Earth is stronger. Can I hit this guy from back here? Yes, I can. Say goodbye to that Grenader. Or Grenadier, however you choose to pronounce it, that is, mind you. So here we are with even more story scrolls that we're just going to skip through immediately after we collect it. Huh, we're blowing up crates a miles away. Anyway, this time we were definitely more effective in actually using bomb what it's for. That is for getting rid of the barbed wire, mind you. And now we can grab this treasure chest with all of the gold inside it. Man, this is glorious. Prism Break is one rich rock golem right now. Which was something shockingly difficult to say, to my surprise. Okay, boom, take out that fool right there. Oh, and we gotta go back for another bomb apparently. Which I would be more A-okay with if it weren't for the fact that Prism Break is so damn slow. So slow, man. So slow. Can we hit it from back here? Whoa. No, I do not think we can. So we're just going to grab another one and Blew it up the good old-fashioned way by walking slowly and surely up to it, and apparently that's a lie. We did get to it just fine. Boom, there goes that guy. And there goes them two fools too while we're at it. Take down that Grenader from back here. Bring out the might of our Crystalline Explosion and finish him off with our Crystal Rain, mind you. Prism Break is just awesome for those there reasons right there, because Prism Break just absolutely annihilated those fools, and we love to see it, baby. Anyway, what do we have here? Good old Rizzo for Captain himself. Oh, there's Skylander. That's what it has to say. You see a freaking rock golem with crystals as hands, and what you have to say is ho there. Wow, this guy. The audacity in this guy being as boring as he is. That's why you guys are fortunate enough to have charisma with me rather than the charisma of this here guy. Or should I say Lachnarov? Because this guy is just that boring that I couldn't dare use charisma to describe his personality in the slightest, because calling this guy charismatic is a crime. A crime, I tell you. Yeah, I'm exaggerating much, but it's all for effect, so that makes it okay. Either way, a Mega Bomb would be useful, so that's exactly what we're going to be seeking out. You thought it was souls we seeked out in this series? Well, you could be more wrong. It's actually Troll Bombs, or Mega Bombs in this case, that we seek out in actuality. So yeah. Okay, we'll tackle that air gate later on. For now, we're just going to grab this bomb and blow up that section. Boom, simple as that. Bomb just kind of like doing Prism Break's work for him, I suppose. But man, that is a lot of destruction of those crates right there. Oh, but we kind of got hit by an artillery strike. That's not convenient much. It is going to be very convenient much, however, when we blow them up. We like to see it, baby. We like to see it.
It's the Skylander who saved our town.
Yes, that's exactly who it is. Despite the fact that when Skylander saved your town, not only wasn't a part of this series, because we was kind of like speedrunning through Shattered Island to get to Sonic Boom Soul Gem in Sky Schooner Docks. So, you know, not only was the series not even a series back there, this is when we head back to the Air Elemental Gate, by the way. But regardless, not only was the series not even a series back then, but Prism Break isn't even the same Skylander as who it was that I tackled that first chapter with. It was actually Sonic Boom. Where is she? Now it's a perfect time to swap out with Sonic Boom, because I would be remaining on topic and everything, as I've been speaking about Sonic Boom, so it's a perfect time to play as Sonic Boom. But the problem here is that I can't seem to find her in my massive pile-up of Skylanders beside me right now. So yeah, speaking of Sonic Boom, here we go with the character herself. A different version of her, might I also add, because I can't seem to find one I've been using throughout the remainder of the Soul Seeker series beside me on my bed, so I just quickly ran over to my shelf to pick up the other iteration of her, mind you. But regardless, this is all staying on topic with Sonic Boom. Again, she was the very first Soul Gem we acquired for the Soul Seeker series. And when it came to the Skylander who originally saved Naught's town, it was not Prism Break, unlike for NPC acknowledging Prism Break as such, because instead it was Sonic Boom herself who came through, saved their town in chapters 1 and 2, and then I finally got up to Sky Schooner Docks, where I used her to begin the Soul Seeker series here in Skylanders Spyro's Adventure. Anyway, now we finally have access to this teleporter pad, so we can open up this present right here. It's going to be a captain's hat, or general's hat, more specifically, which we are absolutely going to be wearing. We now officially have General Sonic Boom, which is awesome. Positively awesome, abso-freaking-lutely. Okay, let's be gathering up all this right now. We like to see it. Nice, there goes them fools right there. Way. This is for legendary treasure, so ironically enough we get both a legendary treasure and a hat in this here elemental area. The Trollstein, which is a rather funny named elemental treasure? I suppose it is an elemental treasure, but regardless it's funny named all the same. And now we're going to head up here. Again, we're not even going to bother switching out for the Earth element because soon enough, once we get up to tippity top, which we shall be doing with Boomer, the tech element shall activate once more. So again, it's no point switching back to Prism Break for the sake of 5 seconds, walking up and then having to swap back to Boomer again, and then having for 5 seconds of the Skylanders loading in each time. No point in that whatsoever. Yeah, it's kind of bending the rules for the sake of saving 5 seconds each time. Because hey, those 5 seconds add up. Soon enough, you're going to get an entire minute extra that you weren't watching Skylanders loading it in on the portal for. You're welcome. Okay, let's be destroying all that then. Well, it sure is convenient that the ammo dump is just past here and that it just so happens to possess a Mega Bomb that we can very conveniently roll downhill. Why would you leave Mega Bombs that are too heavy to be carried at the top of a hill? Okay, we finally took down the tank and it was a close one. Those tanks can be so annoying and treacherous. You know, the last thing you want to die to is a tank, but unfortunately sometimes they will BS their way around it to ensure that you die in the most bullcrap way possible. Or BS, otherwise meaning bullshit. Okay, here we go, some fools. Notch, do you have to interrupt my combatness? That's awfully rude, old chap. No need, bro, especially when I'm about to, of all things, grab Camo's soul gem over here. So just like that, we have seeked out the soul of every single life Skylander that this game has to offer right here, right now. So we have the Orbiting Sun Shield for Camo. Do we want to preview him? Of course we do, as per the norm. Oh, Royal Spider, not my favourite level, but hey, perfect for preview, for creating a preview of Camo, I suppose. It's that and Darkwater Cove and Perilous Pastures popping in for a camera appearance, I guess. So, yep, here we go. We got some bombers right now. Take down these fools and then be opening it up this right here. He shotgunned me whilst I was opening up the treasure chest. Now that, my friend, is just awfully rude. Like, words cannot even begin to express the rudeness that you just caused me right now. And I'm so glad you paid for it with your life, you son of a bitch. You had it coming, bro. What can I say? Except you're welcome. I know I couldn't help myself with that one. That was too perfect an opportunity to pass up. Bomb, can you, like, move in the direction I'm trying to push you, please? That would be convenient. Okay, let's continue pushing it down. Then we're going to create a massive gap in this wall right here that we're going to use to push our next troll bomb down with. First things first, though, we got to wait for Naught to shut up. Which apparently is asking a lot. Yes, Naught, I get it. One more bomb should do it. I would love to go and get that last bomb, but I can't whilst you keep blabbering on, my friend. If I can even call you that, because friends know when to put a sock in it and shut up. You clearly do not. Okay, let's be rolling this bomb, baby. Rolling this bomb, baby. Roll this bomb, baby. Roll, roll, roll. Because they see me rolling. They hate it. I know, that again was an opportunity too perfect to pass up. Okay, here we are. Boom. Can we make the shortcut successfully? Mega Bomb, roll that way. Or not. I suppose we're not going to make the shortcut. We're going to have to roll it round the long ways. Despite being a weapons expert, excellent at handling his own troll bombs, apparently Mega Bombs is where Boomer struggles. Who saw that one coming? I know I did not. Boom. Finish him off with the dynamite snipe. Oh, and just send that guy a yeeteth. And then boot our bomb straight towards that guy right there. Okay, let's continue rolling this here Mega Bomb.
Skylanders of the Earth.
Yeah, it's Earth right now, but it won't be for much longer. Hey, 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 that's just me. How am I supposed to use the troll bomb to blow you guys up if you're just going to use your guns on it? Hey, hey, stop with the guns. It's awfully rude, old chaps. Okay, leave the bomb alone. No! Oh, this is so bullshit. I hate this. I hate it so much. There we go. We finally took it down. Momentum against us, and yet we were still prevailing with our absolute success. For opposite of failure, might I also remind you. Okay, so let us head over here where a fire gate is available. So it's time to switch out for Igniter in that instance. With his brand new bucket hat and everything. So it won't be his rocket hat much longer, because the hat in this here section is very appropriate attire for your boy Igniter over here. So I'm going to wear it. Okay, take on that guy right there. Just how we like to see it. Okay, watch out for these grenaders. Luckily for me, that's what I got Igniter's Fire Spirit for. It's like the perfect thing for taking these fools down with, is what it is. Like that, you see what I mean? Perfection at hand. Okay, take down that last guy with the might of our Fire Spirit. It might take a grenade to the face, but honestly, nothing's going to stop Igniter, especially not a fucking grenade of all things. This character's just too super broken for all that jazz, which just happens to be the name of my favourite Autobot. Let it be known. Anyway, let it also be known that I found myself plenty of gold, and I'm going to be taking advantage of every last bit of it. Thank you very much, game. So let's push this block out my way and then head up here using diagonals for the win, baby. And as I said earlier, this hat, it looks very fitting upon Igniter's, well, whatever it is you want to call the top of him. So naturally we're going to wear it, and it's going to look awesome, awesomely fitting. And we could hit that teleport pad, but Ignitor is of the fire element. We can walk across lava, so we're just going to do that rather than needing to teleport all the way back. Anyway, Sandbag Hill. Earth is still stronger here, so it looks like we're going back to Prism Break himself. To finish off these guys with my crystalline explosion, because it seems to stay the beam hitting them was too much to ask for. Boom, baby. Yeah, take down that guy with our little crystal right there. Well, our beam that made him form a crystal due to him being defeated. When an enemy is defeated in battle, they are classed as crystals and cannot be used again. Okay, take down that fool right there. Now we got some more fools for ripening, and by ripening I mean killing. I don't know why I called it ripening, I just felt like doing so all the same as I perfectly distanced those there crystals. Now there's a spacing for the win, to be saying the least, and then we're going to be reflecting our beam through that guy. What we like to see, my friends, as we grab this cheese and head down here. Well, we grab the cheese and then get here. It was a rather inconvenient sequence of events, actually. Okay, there we go. Apparently hitting those guys from down here was too much to ask for, but that's okay, we'll just walk around and do it over here instead. Sweet. Can I hit this guy from down here? That I can with ease, might I also add. Okay, let's be bringing this down. Okay, now that troll tank I don't much like the look of, so we're just going to head back here and use our crystals to take it out instead. Boom! That worked almost all too well, because sometimes that tank can be absolute bullshit, given that, you know, it's really hard to traverse around, given how narrow the corridor is and everything. Okay, there we go. Finish that guy off once and for all. Finish that guy off too. Or not. Yeah, Prism Break does struggle aiming sometimes. And by Prism Break, I mean me. I struggle. Okay, snipe that guy, then get around here. There we go. Take down that tank with just barely enough health left to survive off of it. And finish that guy off with the crystals afterwards. You know, it doesn't matter if we finish the level with 1 health or all 560 of it. Finishing the level with health is finishing the level with health all the same. And, you know, a Skylander living by a thread or living with boatloads of health points at the end of a level is still living either way. I'm trying to make a Fast and Furious reference where they talk about how winning by an inch or a mile is still winning, and yet I'm failing at making said reference, apparently.
It don't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. Winning's winning.
Because, hey, whether you win by an inch or whether you win by a mile, winning is still winning. Let it be known. I mean, that's kind of fucking obvious, really. Winning is winning. And the same can be said for health. It doesn't matter how much health you have left at the end of the level. All that matters is that you have health left, because then a Skylander is not defeated and they are not classed as dead. All the same. All I'm saying right here is quite self-explanatory, so I'm going to stop being so self-explanatory and preparing for the next levels that we shall be speedrunning.
Green goo acquired. Now we need the eternal tech source. I don't suppose your military intelligence has found out where it is.
Of course his military intelligence has found out where it is. That is just for convenience of the story right now. Hugo, learn to read the room, man. Come on, but you're supposed to be smart here. You're supposed to be smart, and he's out here coming up with all this jazz. You're supposed to be smart, man, as I don't press to enter Battlefield, because instead we're going to head back and speedrun a few levels. For now, we will do for Leviathan Lagoon. Is what we'll do. Heard it first here, folks. Then we can swap out for Zap and, you know, use him for the water sections, I suppose, to make for a very efficient speedrun. What's not very efficient in speedrunning is playing as Prism Break right now. After all, I'm not going to say that him being slow is not a bad criticism, but just because he's slow doesn't mean he sucks, is what I'm going as far to say right here. Okay, finish him off with our crystals. Boom! Simple as that, baby. Catch him in the act. Sweet, we like to see it. Okay, nice. Now we've got to make our way all the way up there, which we're going to have to do with a life Skylander, but fortunately for us, that's what we have Stealth L for. Like, yes, we just unlock literally all of the other life Skylanders, but why would I pick any of them when Stealth Off is by far the quickest? So here we go, speedrunning time, baby. Man, I love how fast this character is. She is speed, fast and fast, quick and quick. Yeah, that's it, get right in the way of the turtle, you fucking idiots. That's what we like to see, death by turtle crushing. Speak about crushing it. Okay, there goes some fool who's out to steal my key. But luckily, this is where Zap can come in, as water has popped up, and Zap is definitely the speedier of the two water Skylanders I have unlocked right now. I mean, the choice is either him or Whamshell. I pick him every time. At least for speed, anyway. In fact, no, in general, I'd pick Zap every time because he's just, like, better in every conceivable way in comparison to Whamshell. Anyway, let's push that turtle into place. Because apparently, whilst I'm fast, I'm not fast enough for to catch up with Hobniaro with ease, apparently. Okay, there we go. Finish him off. Grab that key. Sweet, now we can get out of here. Open sesame! But yeah, the hardest part about these speedruns is, of course, getting through the evil water minion boss fights as fast as ASAP. So with that being said, there's that icon right there. Sweet. He's going to continue speedrunning through these guys. I like that plan, I like it a lot. Finish off that guy before he even has the opportunity to pick up the little statue that it is he's trying to steal. So now what we have to do is sink a frigate, grab that final thingy-McBob, and then defeat all of the evil water minions, be done with the speedrun, and by extent be done with the episode. Okay, here we go. Let's hop into the Karen? Let's hop into the cannon even, and destroy this frigate right here. Frigate. Okay, here we go. It needs more destruction apparently. Luckily for me, I have that in boatloads right now. Ha! Boatloads! Get it? Haha, I'm so funny. I'm proud of that one. I'm not really, that was what we call sarcasm. Terrible jokes are funnier than good jokes because you can laugh at how bad the terrible jokes are. That's just how terrible jokes works. Okay, let's be speedrunning through all this. Thank heavens we don't have to spend 20 minutes looking for a legendary treasure again. Yeah, it's definitely saving grace this run. I'm having a lot more fun with the Leviathan's Lagoon this time around than what I did originally, to be saying the absolute minimal. I could be saying more, I'm just not, which is why the minimal was being said all the same. Sweet, that guy is dealt with. This guy has a whole hell boatload of health, but luckily for us we dealt with him all the same. And now we push the big red button, is what we like to see, my friends. We like to see it a lot, in fact. So there's our eternal war source. Let's go grab it. Oh no, looks like I skipped something and headed straight into an evil section of evilness with Chaos's giant floating head. And are you serious? Do we have to listen to this dialogue every single time? Well, that's annoying. And that's saying the absolute minimal as per the norm. I'm very confident in saying that, saying the absolute minimal, I've noticed. So on that marker, Chaos, shut up! Let's get on with this thing already. You spent more time talking than I'm about to spend defeating all your minions. But I am looking forward to the Zap duel. The duel of the Zaps. It's gonna be epic. Oh, will it, Chaos? Will it really? Here we go. There he is. Man of the hour, Zap himself. Wow, Zap is not very effective at dealing with Zap, apparently. Oh, but luckily for us, he's being slowed down by our Sea Slime Slide. So, yep, he's been dealt with. And now we've even got some cake to show for it. And as well as a very big alternative angle on top of all that. I've never seen Chaos from this angle before, and it is not flattering. Okay, here we go. An evil, deadly water spell of... Well, I don't actually remember what Chaos called it, to be perfectly honest with all of you. Okay, let's grab that food with ease. Watch out for all of these Doom Sharks. Man, Whamshell's hitbox sure is worse than Zap's hitbox right now. You know, Zap is having a much more easy job of this than what Whamshell had earlier in the series. Even though I am still getting hit by the Doom Sharks and it is rather unfortunate, I should probably do that much less. Okay, there we are. Sweet. I think next up we have the Gilman to deal with. No problem for your boy Zap over here, I guarantee you that much. I mean, this is Zap talking about here. You can't go much wrong with it, really. I mean, I wouldn't say my luck has run out so far. I'm still feeling rather lucky given this whole ordeal right now. There we are. You see what I mean? Definite luck, alright. With the might of Zap himself. I've just realised that I'm ending off the session after I successfully beat the speedrun of this level. Again, the opposite of failure. So, naturally, you know, I'm going to conclude this session with Zap just how, like, I ended off the previous session as Zap. Zap is just the perfect session ender. You know, Zap is perfect for many things, and session ending seems to be one of them. Okay, straight. I was about to say straight through the middle there, but that was a lie, because clearly I was not straight through the middle. I'm just going to let those guys continue to hit me before I actually move out the fucking way, which would have been wiser to do in the first place, but apparently I said no, so here I am. But luckily now I'm healing up, so things are definitely looking up for the sea creature. Most definitely indeed. For the left side is so much less more problematic than what the right side was with Whamshell earlier. Whamshell kept getting hit on the right side. This side, not so much. Ouch. Yeah, I should not get hit by those. But yeah, here I am, getting hit by him anyway. Ooh, healing. I like healing much. And here we go with a Slam Bam himself. character that I am still yet to have unlocked. It would seem like purely because the Empire of Ice is my least favourite level in this game. I am avoiding it at all costs. I hate that level. I hate it so much. Okay, here we go with Slam Bum. You think you can slow me down? You're about to stand corrected, my friend. Look at me as I slow you down rather than the opposite way around. That's how it goes, dude. Goodbye. And now we just have all three at once to deal with before finishing off, of course, the session. And by extent, the episode. I mean, all three minions at once is not merely as bad as Chaos hypes it up to be. Let's be honest here, folks. Okay, there goes my evil clone. Okay, where's the Gilman? There he is, hiding right up the top over here. But boom, he's hiding no more because he's too busy being dead already. So yes, what a magnificent end it shall be for success of me having just speedrun this level. At least I sure hope it's success, because if it's not success then it's no longer the opposite of failure. It just is plain and simple failure, and we do not like that here on the Ignite with Fire channel. We do not like that at all. So there it is, the eternal water source, and let's grab it. Boom, baby. And just like that, we have indeed completed the Leviathan Lagoon to 3 stars. The most glorious thing about all of that is it means I no longer have to ever touch that level ever again. Thank the heavens. Boy, I hate that level. I hate it so much. But on that note, to end off the session, just like I did at the end of the previous session, we are going to be going into collectibles to see what Skylanders we've taken ownership of. So these are all of the Skylanders that we have taken ownership of. However, there are certain characters in these slots that we've acquired soul gems for, but not actually played as the characters physically just yet. But on that note, I will see you in the next session. Now, with that all being said and done, this video is coming to an end, but before that happens, I first want to thank all my Blazing Knights and Scorpion Dragons whose support allow me to continue pumping out quality videos like this one. Without them, this all wouldn't be possible. Therefore, I genuinely appreciate every last one of you from the bottom of my heart. If you enjoyed this video, I have others you can watch by clicking on screen now, and you can even subscribe by pressing the button on the bottom right hand corner of the screen. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll be seeing you in the next one, but until that moment arises, peace!